Welcome to Chat and Dish. I'm Casey Quaretti, and today I'm thinking cobbler, specifically peach cobbler that we're going to put a new twist on. We're going to actually make browned butter upside down peach cobbler. How's that sound? This recipe happens to call for buttermilk, and my local market was out of buttermilk, but never fear, you always have a substitute at hand. Just take your milk, measure it out to how much you need, and then add about a teaspoon of lemon juice, give it a little stir, set it on the counter for 15-20 minutes, and you've got the perfect substitute. We need about 3 cups of peeled and sliced peaches. So to make the peeling easier, what I want you to do is make a little crisscross cut in the bottom of each peach. Just go through the skin, and then it's into boiling water. A nice boiling water bath for 35 to 45 seconds is all you need. After their boiling water bath, plunge them right away into ice water. That stops the cooking process. Just start at the top, that little crisscross that you made, grab a hold and just pull straight down. Your peel comes right off. Isn't that easy? Now just slice your peaches in half, just go all the way around and separate them. Pull out your peach pit and you're ready to slice. If your peaches aren't terribly ripe, you may have a hard time getting the seed out. So slice down one side, turn it around, slice down the other side, and then both ends, and you've got your peaches ready to actually be sliced. Cut all your peach segments into 1/4-inch slices. Your peaches go into a saucepan, and you are going to add 1/2 cup of regular sugar and a tablespoon of lemon juice. There we go. Let's get our sugar in there. These peaches, you know what? These peaches aren't too sweet. I think I'm going to add a little bit more than 1/2 cup. Just a little extra. Mix your peaches, sugar, and lemon juice together over medium-high heat. You want to bring them up just to a simmer, then take them off the heat and set them aside. Now it's time to make the yummy browned butter. Start off with a small saucepan, 4 ounces of butter. I want you to melt it over medium-high heat. As your butter melts, swirl it around until you get little brown flecks in it. That's your brown butter. It'll also start to smell a little bit nutty. There we go. We're starting to get little brown flecks, and I can smell this. Fantastic. Pour your browned butter into an 8 by 8-inch baking dish. And then we're just going to set this aside and make our cobbler batter. Our cobbler batter starts off with 1.5 cups of flour. If you've got self-rising flour at home, go ahead and use that. This happens to be regular all-purpose, so I'm going to add 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder to it. There's our teaspoon. Now comes the half. And then on top of that, we're going to add 1/2 cup of sugar, because we like our batter nice and sweet. Here we go, 1/2 cup of sugar. And now we're going to whisk in, oops, I almost forgot, our salt. We need 1/8 teaspoon of salt. Now, here's our buttermilk substitute that we are going to pour in to our flour and sugar. I like to mix these together just a little bit before I pour the liquid in. Now, you want to mix these together just until everything is moistened. No overmixing. It's a little bit like a biscuit or a muffin batter. Pour your cobbler batter over your melted butter. The cobbler batter is a little bit thick, so you're going to have to spread it around, but you don't want to mix it with the butter. You want the butter just to sit on the bottom of the pan so that it can have its own layer of flavor. All right, look at these lovely peaches. Now, they go on top of our batter. Just lay them on top. Again, you don't want to mix this up. You want layers of flavor. Oh, fantastic. Here we go. You know, we've got about 3 cups of peaches today. I used 4 peaches because they were rather large, but you know, if you've got small peaches, you may need to use 5 or even 6. First part of our topping is about 1/4 cup of sliced almonds. I happen to love the combination of almonds and peaches together, but if you prefer pecans or walnuts, hey, go ahead, use that. Sprinkle about 1/4 cup of dark brown sugar on top of your almonds. Our last ingredient for our topping is nutmeg. Isn't this the cutest little nutmeg grater? Has a little place to keep your nutmeg right at the top of it. Anyway, give it a nice grating all the way across the top. Now it's into the center of a preheated 350-degree oven for 50 to 55 minutes. Hot out of the oven are browned butter upside down peach cobbler. Ooh, but think of it this way. The world is your cobbler now that you know how to make it. You can use apples, pears, nectarines, berries, whatever you want, make it yours. If you're going to have a sweet treat after your meal, make sure that it's something that's really special. And the browned butter that we poured into the bottom of our baking dish makes this cobbler over the moon fantastic. You get browned butter in every single bite. How great is that? I'm always reading that broccoli is absolutely the healthiest vegetable you can possibly eat. So today I'm going to send you over to Amy's Savory Dish for what she calls absolutely amazing broccoli. And it truly is. 6 minutes cooking time, a little mixing up, and you've got a broccoli dish to serve your family that's not only healthy, but delicious. So get your healthy on over at Amy's Savory Dish. I love blogs that are a combination of two people that are working on them. So today I'm going to send you over to meet the Hungry Couple. They live in New York City. They have a magnificent blog. And right now on offer, they are giving us blueberry cheese crumb cake. Oh, I love a good crumb cake. And this one is A+ fantastic. So go and find a sweet blueberry treat over at Hungry Couple. As always, thank you for visiting. Until next time, I'm going to miss you, and I'm going to be enjoying this fantastic browned butter upside down peach cobbler. You really do have to try this. Let me know how you like it.